now is vamping. When you're a pianist in musical theater, you do a lot of this. Because the actors have to, do things. You never quite know when things are going to get started. But I'm in total control because I am the first singer in this show. So I'm going to stop vamping momentarily, and we're going to start the first song. Did you ever see two Yankees park upon a foreign shore?
When the good ship's just about to start for old New York once more.
Tear-dimmed eyes may say goodbye, their friends without a doubt.
When the man on the pier shouts let them clear as the ship strikes out. Give my regards to Broadway, remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with the old-time throng. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there ere long.
And here we go right now. Say hello to dear old Coney. I'll if there you chance to be.
When you're at the Waldorf House, smile and charge it to me.
Mention my name everywhere you go, as round the town you roam.
Wish you'd call on my gal. Now remember, old pal, when you get back home.
Join us.
Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with the old-time throng. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there ere long. Don't forget to write, but not in cursive. Not everybody can read that anymore. Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to move on to another song. Give my regards to old Broadway. Mark, it's time to move along. All aboard for Broadway. That's the Yankee land. Just got time to say goodbye, that's all. So long, don't you hear the train man calling?
All aboard for Broadway.
I'll be back again. Hurry, dear, now just one kiss. Just think of all the fun I'll miss if I miss that Broadway train.
Oh, we're at the end of the tracks already.
Can we do it again?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, let's do it again.
One more.
All right, I'll be the good caboose.
Once more. Once more.
1, 2, go now.
All aboard for Broadway. That's the Yankee land. Just got time to say goodbye, that's all. So long, don't you hear the train man calling?
All aboard for Broadway.
I'll be back again. Hurry, dear, now just one kiss. Just think of all the fun I'll miss if I miss that Broadway train.
Oh, doesn't this train have first class?
This train has no
Oh,
class.
boy. We must. Oh, gosh, what is that awful smell?
I think it's the people on the train.
Oh,
I mean, I know it's hot here, and deodorant's not a big thing these ages.
here, take a sniff.
Oh,
Look,
that's
it's
better.
interesting. Oh. All right, well, we must. We
Yes.
must.
Out west I have found, that's where hayseeds abound, and Missouri's a state that designed them, and though this may be, you can take it from me. You don't have to go out west to find them. If you want to find the real hick delegation, the place where the real Rubens dwell, just hop on a train at the Grand Central Station. Get off when they shout New Rochelle. Only 45 minutes from Broadway. Think of the changes it brings. For the short time it takes, what a difference it makes in the ways of the people and things. Oh, what a fine bunch of farmers. Oh, what a rude atmosphere. They have whiskers like hay, and imagine Broadway only 45 minutes from here. Oh, so much longer. Oh, these criminals, how long do we have to be on this train with them? Only 45 minutes from Broadway. Think of the changes it brings.
For the short time it takes.
What a difference it makes in the ways of the people and things.
Oh, what a barge from the farmers.
Oh, what a boob atmosphere.
They have whiskers like hay.
And imagine Broadway only 45 minutes from here.
Oh, they pause.
Never again.
I will take a horse and carriage next time.
Thank you, my dear. New York! I'm back! Oh, I missed it so. Mark,
Yes.
we gotta do a New York song.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm vamping.
Okay.
I'm vamping.
You're vamping.
Okay.
Here we go. Do I have an intro?
Oh, you would like the intro?
I would love that.
Well, you know, I played the intro before, but I'm perfectly happy to play the intro again.
Let's do that. Oh, there it is. My town, that's Manhattan. Up, down, stone and satin. Noise, boys, all of its glamour can't make me frown. Times Square, how I love it. Fresh air, I die of it. Born in PA still, I'm happy to say this is my hometown. Roar, rush, traffic screaming, red flush, bright lights gleaming, crowds, clouds, nothing about it can bring me down. Green trees, I don't need them. Birds, bees, you can feed them. Skies may be gray now and then on Broadway, and beside every smile there's a frown, but it's my hometown. I think we need a big finish,
A
Mark.
big finish?
Don't you think?
Oh, well, okay.
It's a
What do you
big
mean by
song
big
about
What?
big Manhattan.
Okay.
Let's do a big
Okay,
finish.
okay.
You know,
You
with
want me
the-
to? Oh, you want? Oh, okay. Well, listen. If I do that, you got a kick. You got a kick. Yeah. Okay.
okay.
All right. So
We'll-
let's see. I
we'll
gotta
see
come
what
into this. Wait a
happens.
minute.
We'll
what am I
start
gonna
at
do here?
green.
Yeah.
Or right before.
Okay.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
is
Okay. Green trees, I don't need them. You can need them. Skies may be gray now and then on Broadway, and beside every smile there's a frown. Still, it's my hometown. New York.
Broadway. A long way from Providence, Rhode Island, and the truck I was born in. The son of Jeremiah Cohan, Helen Castigan Cohan, brother of Josephine, the four Cohens. Working the vaudeville circuit, my first line was playing second fiddle in a tour of Daniel Boone. I can tell you, I was never second fiddle, at least not in this brain of mine. That's always been a problem of mine. I needed top billing. I told the theater manager once I was going to buy this theater just so I could kick him out of it. And I did.
All right, so I was told for this next show to dress very patriotically, and I think I've done it. My only question is, what's it about?
Rick, not patriotically. It's about.
About?
The song.
What kind of bout?
It's about.
About of the flu?
No! You gotta
About?
fight
A
this
fight?
song.
I don't know nothing about fighting. I mean, these are my pacifists. I don't know how to use them.
The left, then the right.
Oh, okay.
First, chorus, first,
That's my
chorus.
right. That's my right. Okay.
You gotta be on your game.
Overdressed? Amy's the customer. She told me to dress patriotically.
So we need to take this hat.
Oh, there's my hat. What's my hurry?
You got it.
This too?
Off with the stripes, please.
Yep.
I've been stripped of my stripes.
Yes, you have.
But I'm telling you, I mean, a fight, I don't know nothing about boxing. Or boxers. Nothing about boxers. Oh, no, I do know something about boxers.
Really?
Now, come on.
3 years.
Some of these folks have been waiting for this, right? Some of you. Raise your hands right there. You know you want to raise your hand. Okay, I think I should take these off too, right? So,
No, thank you.
no, I mean these.
Oh!
The suspense is killing me. Oh,
About to kill us.
I haven't even started if I'm seeing stars already.
Now listen, this is a doozy. You got every letter in the alphabet at least 10 times over, probably forwards and backwards in this one.
I know, I read the
So,
score.
you gotta be focused. You gotta be tough.
It's about stamina. Stamina.
I can
Yeah.
be focused, but I'm not tough.
Oh, you can be tough.
Toughness.
For the song, you can be tough, man. You can do it. I know you can.
Are you
We have
ready?
faith in you.
No, I'm not ready.
Oh, you're ready.
Come on.
Come on, you guys.
You got this.
All right, round 1.
Go get him, champ.
Go get him.
I've always hated that overrated, pretentious music, complicated and compositions and half conditions and intermissions. And these musicians, it's hard to hear it or just be near it. Upon my word, I always fear it, for I'm the original cranky Yankee popular melody fool. Give me a tune that's worth the listening. Give me a tune that's worth the whistling. I want to soothe a strain instead of a Wagner pain. Give the trombones a chance to blow it. Give me a chance to brag and go it. What I'm stating is advocating a popular melody school. It ain't over yet. I want to hear a Yankee Doodle tune played by a military band. I want to hear a Yankee Doodle tune, the only music I can understand. Oh, Susan, won't you write another march? Yours is just the melody divine. You may have your William Tell, Klaus, and Lowen Grit as well, but I'll take a Yankee Doodle tune for mine.
Good job,
You're
champ.
on fire,
Right.
champ. You're on
Well,
fire.
I'm bored.
Great first verse.
I need a little cool off. Well, just
You focused now.
yeah.
Keep it. Keep that focus right
Talk about a dishonorable discharge.
Please do not take anything more.
there. Yeah, no, nothing else. Nothing else. That's fine as is. So, keep the focus. Keep the words.
You got it.
Spit out those words.
Here we go. You ready?
Not on
No.
Round 2.
Here we go.
Give me the fellow who writes the mellow, contagious strain that's rather yellow and maybe hashy and maybe trashy, but still it's dashing, gets the cashy and lasts forever. It's really clever. You hear it once, forget it never, for now we are coming to hanky-panky popular melody days. That is the music, there's no doubt of it. Take all the cheap cadenzas out of it. Music that please the gang, with plenty of biff and bang. Music that all the children hum of it, all the composers' glories come of it. It's so ringing, that's what is bringing the popular melody craze. That's it! I'm done.
Where are you going? Come back here. Back here.
I want to hear a Yankee Doodle tune played by a military man. I want to hear a Yankee Doodle tune, the only music I can understand. Oh, Susan, won't you write another march? Yours is just a melody divine.
Stand up.
You may have your William Tell and the thousand little grit as well, but I'll take a Yankee that's it.
Oh,
The ladies
no,
and Mark will entertain you for the rest of the night.
That is that. We'll come back. That is not it.
That's the
That is.
That's the second time today I've done that song.
I know, there's never enough Yankee Doodle with George M. Cohan. Never enough. There's always more. There's always more.
Yeah, that one. Well, at least that's one. At least that's one that they can help me with, because they might know at least the chorus to
It's
that.
a little bit more famous. Yeah, that's true. Okay, you ready?
No.
You're not ready? Take a couple of
It's
deep
in the
breaths.
program. Just go ahead.
A couple of deep breaths. I am going to stand up because my left leg has gone to sleep. Not that I really need my left.
I'm going to lie down because
No, you're not going to lay down. I'm just going to swivel my hips a couple of times, and then I'm going to sit back down again.
Me too.
And then we're going.
Imagine the
All
movie.
right. Yeah. All right. We're going on. We're going on. You ready? Here we go.
I'm the kid that's all the candy. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy. I'm glad I am.
So's Uncle Sam.
I'm a real live Yankee Doodle. Name my name and fame and boodle, just like Mr. Doodle did by riding on a pony. I love to listen to the Dixie Strain. I long to see the girl I left behind me, and that ain't a Josh. She's a Yankee, by gosh.
Oh, say, can you see?
Anything about a Yankee that's a phony. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, Yankee Doodle do or die. A real live nephew of my Uncle Sam's, born on the 4th of July. I got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart, she's my Yankee Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle came to London just to ride the ponies. I am a Yankee Doodle boy. I said they would know the chorus, but none of them are singing along with us.
Oh, well, maybe you should encourage them. When we get to the chorus, sing. Unless by chance you happen, they might know the second verse of the song.
I got it. Here we go.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see. Father's name was Hezekiah, mother's name was Anne Mariah, Yanks through and through.
Red, white, and blue.
Father was so Yankee-hearted, when the Spanish War was started, he slipped on his uniform and hopped on a pony. My mother's mother was a Yankee true, my father's father was a Yankee too, and that's going some for the Yankee by gum.
Oh, say, can you see?
Anything about my pedigree that's phony. Sing now, you know it.
All right, let's hear it.
I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, a Yankee Doodle do or die. A real live nephew of my Uncle Sam's, born on the 4th of July. I got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart, she's my Yankee Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle came to London just to ride the ponies. I am a Yankee Doodle boy.
You were supposed to exit that quickly.
I think you.
Okay.
There's some truth in that song. Some. I was born July 3rd. My family insisted it was July 4th. It stuck. That's showbiz.
Indeed it is.
I'm coming. I
Oh, you're coming. All right. Take your time. Take your time.
Well, great change. I should have left with them
Well,
in that last number.
you know, you've got plenty of other options. Plenty of other attempts. So you getting ready?
I am.
Feeling positive?
I'm feeling great today. I can feel my first hit.
Good.
It's coming.
Good.
It's coming
I have
today.
confidence in you.
Let me get my balance.
Okay?
All right. It's my lucky day.
Okay? And I'm going to give you a little bit of inspiration.
Okay.
Try it.
All right.
You got three chances, okay? All right.
Yeah, true.
All right.
Okay, we got this.
Try the ball. Listen, you need to do some kind of a fake out. I know that's not the right word for baseball lingo, but fake them out. Do what you need to do to fake them out. Okay?
All right.
All right.
Strike? What?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
did
sorry.
everything I knew
It was
how.
my- I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen. You know,
Struck out again.
well, you know,
It
I
never
know.
was all that good.
Hope springs eternal. There will be another season. Sing a song for us. It'll make you feel it. Okay?
All right. It never was very good. I love the name Billy. My dad's was the same. Billy. I love the way they laugh and say, how silly to call a girl Billy. Baffles them all, Billy. When at the call, Billy, they think it's so queer that a girl should appear. Their illusions I fear I destroy. Here is the reason my name's Billy. My parents expected a boy.
Oh, those last two numbers really did me in.
Here we go.
Fortunately, I got a mobility assistance device. And it's very wonderful because I can lift it rapidly, see? I call it my Nancy Walker because it's a quicker picker-upper. Don't worry, I'm homebound to these jokes and I'm on a roll.
Never stop.
Who is the man? Lend a hand when you need a hand. That's me. Who is the man who will lend and will even spend? That's me. For I'm just as proud of my name, you see, as an emperor's son or a king could be. Who is the man helps a man every time he can? That's me. Harrigan spells Harrigan. Proud of all the Irish blood that's in me. Woo! Never a man can say a word against me. Harriganuc is the name that a shade never has been connected with. That's me. Who is the man never stood for a gadabout? That's me. Who is the man that the town simply mad about? That's me. Thy ladies and ladies are fond of me. I'm one of them too in return, you see. Who is the gent that's deserved a monument? That's me. Harrigan spells Harrigan. Proud of all the Irish blood that's in me. Never a man can say a word against me. Harriganuc is the name that a shade never has been connected with. That's me. Kiss me, I'm Irish. That's me. Well, now I feel a little more pep in my step with some kisses like that. You know, Mark,
Yes?
I've been kissed by many a lady in this lovely hall.
I have no doubt.
Well, no, not by many a lady, just by a few ladies a lot of times. But, you know, there's one lady that slipped away from me.
Who is that?
Oh, I was a young lad, I was passing through the town of St. Olaf, Minnesota. And she was the young daughter of Norwegian descent, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Lindstrom. Oh, she was a golden girl of mine. But old Charlie Nyland stole her away from me. Oh, she died several months ago now, and I miss her so.
Ask you why. Shall we do a song in her honor?
Let's please. There's a ring to the name of Rosie, a ring ting-a-ling to the name of Rosie. Other names you may say ring true, so they do, but they ring for you. I still cling to the name of Rosie, 'cause there's something to the name of Rosie that gives our hearts that ring a rosy, ring-a-ling, ting-a-ling. There's a ring to the name of Rose. We miss you, darling.
Okay, Mark, since we're on the name section
Yes.
of
yes.
Cohan's songs, let's see. Oh, here it is. Let's do another. And this one is about another woman. And I'd like to dedicate it to my daughter, who is named the same name as this song, and was named after her great-grandmother. Same name as the song, of course. Let me get rid of this. Okay. All right.
That's a lovely show.
Oh. My mother's name was Mary. She was so good and true, because her name was Mary. She called me Mary too. She wasn't gay or airy, but plain as she could be. I'd hate to meet a fairy who called herself Marie, for it was Mary, Mary, plain as any name can be, but with propriety, society will say Marie, but it was Mary, Mary, long before the fashion came. And there is something there that sounds so fair, it's a grand old name. Now when her name is Mary, there is no falseness there. When to Marie she'll vary, she'll surely bleach her hair. Now Mary's ordinary, Marie is fair to see. Don't ever fear, sweet Mary, beware of sweet Marie. Shall we? Shall? For it was Mary, Mary, plain as any name can be, but with propriety, society will say Mary, but it was Mary, Mary, long before the fashions came.
our name section.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Right?
Yes, we are. Yeah, yeah.
What's that girl's name again?
Oh, Nellie.
Oh, Nellie.
Nellie, come on over here.
Yeah, Nellie.
Yes, Mark.
Here we go.
I got a thing for you. I got a thing for you.
Oh, Mark.
Come on over here.
Everyone's
Come on over here. Let's
sexy.
get, why don't we do a song? Why don't we do a song? Why don't we do a song? You
Mark.
Okay?
All right.
Okay, let's
Mark.
do that. What?
It's my turn.
What are you gonna sing?
Nellie, Kelly, I love you.
Oh.
Because apparently everyone loves her.
Oh, okay.
I don't
All right.
see it,
All right.
but-
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I just
Happens
was,
to me every night.
you know,
I
I'm
know.
smitten.
I know.
I'm gonna
So
stop
is
talking. I'm
everyone.
gonna stop talking. I'm gonna
So
stop
is
talking. I'm gonna start playing.
Thank you.
We can do a song later.
Up in the Bronx, there lives the Nell of all Nellies.
It's great.
Everyone's pal, everyone's gal. Everyone swears she's a saint unaware. Every Saturday night of delight, everyone gathers at Kelly's. Nobody ever knows of all of her foes if there's any particular boy. It's the same old song they sing. I love you. The boys are all mad about Nellie,
I don't know.
the daughter of Officer Kelly, and it's all day long they bring flowers all dripping with dew, and they join in the chorus of Kelly, Kelly, I love you.
What love roses?
Oh, be nice if someone brought me roses.
I'm a little more sympathetic now than I was at the beginning of the song.
Thank you. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
She
realize.
doubles on it.
So very, very, very fickle.
You still love you, Mark.
It's over. It's over. Oh.
Wholesome and plain, bright as the rain. Nellie's the one they are all for. Hundreds of foes, each of them knows. All of the others, she treats them like brothers. The rich and the poor, each one is sure he is the fella she'll fall for. Nobody's ever guessed and she's never confessed if there's any particular boy. Are you kidding me? It's the same old song they sing. I love you. The boys are all mad about Nellie, the daughter of Officer Kelly, and it's all day long they bring flowers all dripping with dew, and they join in the chorus of Kelly, Kelly, I love you. You see now what I have to deal with?
I'm sorry. I totally do.
I mean, what's
I
the
totally
point
do.
of staying? I'm just gonna go live by my lonesome. Oh,
No.
yes. No one loves me here.
It's not true.
Yes, it is.
It's
No
not
one
true.
understands. Come on, girl.
She's trying to make it up to you.
Mary, what are you doing here? I'd like to make amends. I brought you this picnic basket for your trip on the train.
Oh, really?
Well, you might need it, don't you think?
I suppose.
It's a long trip.
So much money. Well, it's awfully nice of all you girls to see me to the train.
So long, Mary.
I didn't think you'd care if I should either go or stay.
Oh, you're wrong, Mary.
today.
So long, Mary.
I didn't think you'd care if I should either go or stay.
You're wrong, Mary.
Yes, I'm going to other lands to dwell. Awfully nice of you to wish me well. Hardly thought a soul in New Rochelle would even come to say.
So long, Mary. Mary, we miss you so. So long, Mary. How we hate to see you go. And we'll all be longing for you, Mary, while you grow. So long, Mary. Don't forget to come back home. She'll probably come back and call herself Mary Beth or something.
I wrote songs. Then I wrote more songs. Trouble is, no one wanted to hear them. I remember pitching my latest masterpiece to some tenured producer. As I was picking up my papers and leaving the office, I ran straight into a man coming through the same door I was leaving. He had a handful of papers that went all over the floor. He had the same problem I had. Not songs, but words. He wrote plays that no one wanted to say on stage. His name was Sam Harris. We joined forces with a handshake, and for the next 15 years, we wrote comedies, plays, and reviews, both with and without music. I was called the man who owned Broadway.
Okay, Amy, so now they want me to show my musical moon, but
No,
Elizabeth
no,
would call
no,
that
no.
inappropriate.
No, Rick, no, not your musical moon. The musical moon,
Oh,
like
right.
on the set of a vaudeville show.
Oh, out there over the quarry.
Yes.
That good old musical moon that they sing about in every tune, never wearing out, painted on the scenery of a musical play. Funny moon, even got a sunny moon, musical moon that rhymes with June and spoon and croon. Though the leading lady gets the dough, for wherefore art thou Romeo? Folks will tell you that it ain't no show till they bring on that musical moon. Sorry.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay. All right.
That good old musical moon that they sing about in every tune.
Never wearing out, painted on the scenery of a musical play.
Honeymoon,
Funny moon, even got a sunny moon, musical moon that rhymes with June and loon and swoon. Though the leading lady gets the dough, for wherefore art thou Romeo? Folks will tell you that it ain't no show till they bring on that musical moon. Yeah.
yes.
Well, thank you, Amy. Now, if you'd leave me alone with Mark, we need to have a little man talk.
Man talk.
Yes, Mark,
Okay.
we're alone now, right? Nobody else is here
I
listening?
think so. I don't see
Okay.
anybody.
All right. Well, I still smell the smell of that train earlier, though, so I feel like there's some people nearby. Anyway, Mark, I wanted to thank you for the, gosh, I mean, you know, it hasn't been 2 decades yet, but it's been in 3 different decades, you know, as the century goes, that we've been working together here.
It's true. And you
Yeah.
have been an irreplaceable pillar of the QuarryWorks community.
I've been called a pill, never a pillar.
Now.
I've been called a wart, never a stalwart, though. And you, Mark, have been key to my success
See,
here.
there's no getting away from it. There's nothing that you can say that doesn't wind up being some kind of less than amusing pun.
It's a verbal disorder. I'm self-diagnosed. It's incurable, but it's not harming anybody.
I'm just gonna go beyond it because I have enormous respect for you and your talent, and there's nothing like a mutual admiration society. I mean, we're in the flush of youth now. Okay?
I feel a little flush right now. Yeah.
I think we could sing a song together.
We could. I think there's one in the score, and I memorized it, so did you, so we may as well, right?
Yeah, we might as well. Yeah. Okay, so.
Oh, you wonderful boy, what a wonderful boy you are.
Yes, you are.
You made the world appear to me, near to me, dear to me. Oh, those wonderful eyes.
Those eyes.
So are yours. Oh, they thrill me through. It seems to me to be a wonderful world since I met you.
Had to get my Okay. So I guess, yeah, we've now passed the name.
Yeah, we're moving on now.
Far beyond the name section. And I particularly think that this next song is one of my favorites out of the show, but it's also, I feel, and we'll see if the audience agrees later, that this might just be the most autobiographical song that Cohan may have ever written. Certainly that he wrote in this compilation, of the songs in this compilation. So let's see if they agree with me. I think that this song, I can just visualize, I guess is the word, excuse me. I can just visualize George M. Cohan walking down the streets of Broadway in his fancy clothes and his top hat and his spats and his cane, no doubt. And the king of Broadway.
Yeah.
And you'll see in a moment what I mean about this thing. Hit it, Maestro.
Oh, I'm hitting it. I'm Van.
Oh, you're
Do
very...
you want to hear the intro again?
You are a king of Van.
Okay.
Yes, I would actually.
Loves
That would be wonderful.
Loves a good intro.
Yeah. There he goes on his dancing toes with that famous American stride, full of musical comedy pride. Traffic holds up when he hits Main Street, spats to Lynn, he's a Broadway kid, and to rap on the town is his plan. With his famous walk, his fancy talk, his happy grin, they're crowding in around him to hail and crown him a Yankee Doodle, musical comedy man.
Definitely autobiographical.
Don't you
no
think?
question about it.
Okay, let's do it. Let's
He's
do it
such a
again.
modest guy. George M. Cohan's so modest.
Yeah.
So modest.
Yes. Now we're gonna add a little flash of
Okay.
pizzazz to George. Okay, here we go. Anytime now? Okay.
Yeah.
Finish me. Okay. There he goes on his dancing toes with that famous American stride, full of musical comedy pride. Traffic holds up when he hits Main Street, spats to Lynn, he's a Broadway kid, and to rap on this town is his plan. With his famous walk, his fancy talk, his happy grin, they're crowding in around him to hail him a Yankee Doodle.
Yankee Doodle.
Yankee Doodle,
Yankee Doodle.
musical comedy man.
part of the program where the audience gets to congratulate itself on the cleverness that's embedded in the show. If you want to make good in a Broadway show, you must have a song that is sure to go.
The sort of refrain that gives you a pain and drives you insane when you hear it again.
The orchestra's murder it near and far.
It's usually sung by the female star. The producer buys me a motor car.
And the chorus goes something like this. Down by the Erie, there waits my pal. Though the days are long and dreary, he declares he'll never grow weary. Poor John O'Leary, I'm afraid you've lost your gal, for she's left you flat, my dearie, by the Erie Canal.
Now, I think this was probably one of George M. Cohan's least favorite songs. You know, the intro? You know, gotta write a song for a Broadway show just to fill in between this or that, and it's got this refrain that drives you insane.
There's still a story to it, though. I mean, I wonder, did John O'Leary, it's like, John, don't jump into the canal.
Right.
It's not worth it.
Right.
Let's swim back here.
Stood him
Oh,
up.
the piranha got him.
Well, let me jump in here, since we're doing a very prolonged improv.
Oh,
okay?
sorry.
I just feel like I need to add my comment about the line in the song that Rick sang. The orchestra murders it near and far. I find that personally offensive.
Talk to George Cohan about that.
Yeah.
Shall we sing that chorus one more time?
Sure.
Maybe the audience will join us.
All right, I'll shout out the words. Go.
Down by the
There
Erie,
waits my now.
there waits my
So the days
pal.
are long and dreary.
Though the days are long and dreary,
Oh, I can't help
there
it.
he'll never grow
Poor John
weary.
O'Leary.
Poor John
I'm afraid
O'Leary,
you lost your gal.
I'm afraid you lost your gal, for she's left you flat, my dearie, by the Erie Canal. I think maybe you'll all finish the show, Mark. Come on, let's do the dressing.
Yeah. You take it away.
All right, I'm so glad they got my clever little musical reference.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now-
I'm nothing if not, convulsive
Well, yes.
cleverness.
Now,
Yes,
speaking
yes.
of musical references
Yes,
and stories,
yes,
so I've
yes,
heard you
yes.
talking with Rick and Amy
Oh, I know. Isn't it amazing? I mean, they've been here so long.
So long,
I mean,
I
gosh,
know.
it goes so far back.
Yeah.
We've done so many
Ancient.
shows together.
Well, Mark, I
Yes.
have to remind you, you and I have a little bit of history ourselves now. That predates Rick and Amy.
Oh my. That's
Way
so
back.
true. And yet you are so much younger than they are. Younger than I am, and yet you do predate. Yes, you were in fact, you had the title role in this extremely obscure musical,
Yeah,
because we always
tiny.
do very obscure musicals here.
Very unknown.
I'll do, this is another chance for you to congratulate yourselves, okay, if you recognize this, because it's so obscure.
Yeah, oh, I already got it. But
Lovely, lovely.
for other people who didn't get it, maybe didn't hear the gentleman, let's
Okay.
I have a little
okay.
reminder for everyone.
Nice,
And
nice,
this
nice, nice.
was actually hanging in the theater 18 years ago when we did Annie.
And she was a wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, so.
Okay. Yes. Yes. That's the applause lines over there.
Yeah.
Okay. All
All
right.
right, let's sing.
All right. Okay.
You ready to sing?
Sure. We have no idea why George may have written this next song.
No, but he did.
Perhaps he had some vegetable vendors in his neighborhood.
Yeah, possibly. But we're just gonna go with that.
Sure. Yeah. It's a fun. It's a fun.
Go.
Push me along in my push cart. Push me along with the crowd. covered in carrots and rhubarb. Over the sidewalks we shove. Oh, what adventures a single girl meets, peddling vegetables out in the streets. Have you ever been kissed through a wet bunch of beets? Well, have you?
I have, and I loved it.
When you're pushed along in your push cart with the boy you love.
They thought all he could do was sing and dance. Well, some of you may have heard of the playwright Eugene O'Neill. I starred in one of the only comedies Eugene ever wrote, Ah, Wilderness. You could have heard a pin drop when I walked out on that stage. And when the curtain dropped, guess who got the greatest applause?
All our friends, every one of them, they're all our friends, wonderful friends, dozens and dozens, a regular throng, simply besiege us and follow along, because they're all our friends, half a ton of them, the line of them never quite ends. They come in groups and troops, invited or not. Uptown, downtown, right on the spot. I must confess, I guess I worship the lot. Yes, every mother, son of them, every one of them, all our wonderful friends. All our friends, every one of you, you're all our friends, wonderful friends, dozens and dozens, a regular throng, simply besiege us and follow along, because you're all our friends, half a ton of them, the line of them never quite ends. They come in groups and troops, invited or not. Uptown, downtown, right on the spot. I must confess, I guess I worship the lot. Yes, every mother, son of them, every one of them, all our wonderful friends. Don't go anywhere, darling. We're not going out tonight.
What?
I got a special night inside planned for us. Just a little radio.
I thought we'd go out on the town.
No, it's much better here at home. Some flowers for my darling. Come along now.
Thank you.
Yes. Now let me listen to the show.
What a modern age, modern age, modern age. The whole world's racing. Speed is all the rage, all the rage, all the rage. As we go chasing. Thomas Edison, he's the one who's begun accelerating. As for Mr. Bell, Samuel Morse as well. Why keep waiting?
Now I can hear that.
No time to pitch woo now. The the century's new now. I'm singing my love songs in that new black time. The minute I meet ya, I'll send for the preacher and order those wedding bells to chime. I'm a Yankee with know-how, don't wanna go slow now. Can't wait for the moon above, or even a dove. So kiss me and run, kid. It's 1901, kid. And I'm in 20th century love. No time to pitch woo now. It's 1902 now. I love you, my telegraph is fast and clear. Whenever we're parted, we're not broken hearted. As long as the telephone is near, dear. It's love at first sight now, by Edison's light now. No waiting for stars above, or even a dove. So hurry to me, kid. It's 1903, kid. And be my 20th century love. What do you say? Yo-yo-yo-yo.
I'm going to have to think about it. I'll get back to you.
Must be a first.
Well, hello again, Mark.
Hi.
Hi. Have you noticed something different about my voice right now?
Yeah. Is it all the Cohan songs?
I think
and
so.
the New York accent has just kind of
It's just
seeped
kind
through your
of
psyche?
come through,
Oh,
you know? And I don't know if it's singing, but my voice is a little higher than it normally is, so we'll see if it stays like that.
it's a
But
little higher.
yeah, it's a little higher, you know.
Okay.
We just go with it. That's showbiz. We just go with it.
Oh.
But I have to go try on some dresses
Oh,
for the great Easter Sunday parade. And I
that's
need your
very,
opinion.
very exciting.
Yes, I need your opinion. I need everyone's opinion. Oh, hey.
I have some wonderful styles that just came in from the finest houses.
I bet.
That would be great for your grandmother.
Yes, I agree.
Excuse me.
I mean, it's very nice for like a Sunday service, but for me, I need something a little younger, you know, classy, but sophisticated with a little pizzazz.
That's all.
Now look at this little number right here.
No, dear, that's for Barnum
The
and
dial's
Bailey's
gone too far the other way.
circus. Not for you. Sorry.
Well, why don't I
let's
let you look, and we can see what you come up with. I'll sing a little.
Oh,
But, yeah, this is
there is this number. I think that screams Easter.
I mean, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe a chicken, but. Yeah, you keep looking, Thomas. You keep looking. I'll sing a little bit. You ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, lovely. Interesting, so that men may admire. It's a matter of thinking. If you're not waiting, interesting, the blessing is not all the attire. It's the way that you wear the clothes and bear the clothes upon you. It's the way that you wear the clothes. It's all in the poise and pose. If a dress is of this or of that, it is all in the wearing. If a fur is of sable or cat, nobody knows or is caring. It is all in the tilt of that hat. Though it's shabby and torn, men are attracted by men of air. Cost of production they seldom compare. It is not in the thing that you wear, it's the way it is worn.
Do you like
Oh my gosh, look at this little number. I mean, it was made for me. Don't
I
you
agree.
think?
I agree.
Well, let's give this one a little try, shall we? Now, Amy, I might need your help getting into it. The caboose grown a little bit since COVID, so let's see.
Who's isn't? You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh,
Hoist away.
oh,
Okay.
oh.
I think we're all right. I don't see any damage.
All right, we'll keep going.
Okay, now.
If a dress,
Yeah. Breathe deeply.
if a dress is of this or of that, it is all in the wearing. Oh, and that Lawrence of Sable, a cat nobody knows or is caring. It is all in the tilt of the hat, though it's shabby and torn. Men are attracted by matter of air, cost of production they seldom compare. It is never the thing that you wear, it's the way it is worn.
Oh. Now, we can always hold it. Okay, before the break.
Okay.
What do we think? What do we think?
Okay, we need to
You
do
like
the
the dress?
tries.
You like the dress? I love a good hat.
Yes.
Don't
I
you?
mean,
So
really
go ahead and
full
put the
about
hat on.
accessories.
Oh, that's going to make the dress. That is
Alright.
going to make
It
the outfit.
completes the
And then
outfit.
we're going to do that last little phrase,
I
okay?
need real.
That men are attracted by manner and air. Can you go from there?
I sure can.
All right, and you go.
Men are attracted by matter of air, cost of production they seldom compare. It is never the thing that you wear, it's the way it is worn. Thank you so much. All right, well, we'll tie this little number up, and then we'll get going to the parade march.
Okay,
You ready?
all right.
Just let me know.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready for the
I
parade?
think we're ready. Are you ready for the
Okay,
parade?
all right, all right.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Dressed in my vest, in my new Easter gown, I took a stroll on a swell part of town. Next to the riches beside me, they eyed me the moment they spied me. Fashionable folks were all stopping to stare at my most perfect Park Avenue air. Little they know me from Westchester Square. As I walked along with my joyous throng in the great Easter Sunday parade. Oh, this is so much fun, Mark.
Oh, you look so nice up
Thank
there.
you. Can I do it again?
Sure,
We have
sure.
time? You don't
Sure,
mind?
sure, it's
You don't
catchy.
mind? Okay,
Catchy.
good. All right.
Sure.
Let's hang up the dress here, okay. Oh, there you are.
I'm ready.
Dressed in my best, in my new Easter gown, I took a stroll on the swell part of town. Next to the riches beside me, they eyed me the moment they spied me. Fashionable folks were all stopping to stare at my most perfect Park Avenue air. Little they know me from Westchester Square. As I walked along with my joyous throng in the great Easter Sunday parade. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you, Mom.
After my dramatic debut, Hollywood called. I signed on to do 3 silent films. The first day I showed up at the studio, the gatekeeper wouldn't let me in because I was not a star. Had he ever even heard of Broadway? To add more fuel to the fire, I presented my latest photo play to some young sub-executive. He rejected it because it was written on yellow paper with pencil. That's how I did all of my writing.
Ooh, okay. Oh, and there it is, the light. Okay. All right. Well, listen. You know, everybody needs a good TED Talk. You know the TED Talks? You've used, NPR, PBS. Okay. You love a good TED Talk. Well, guess what? We're going to do a TED Talk. And when I say we, I mean me. I'm going to do a TED Talk right now. And you might be thinking, well, what's he going to do a TED Talk about? Now first, let me say this. I'm not going to get up. I'm not going to do a PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to stay right here at the piano. Okay? Now this is the theme of my TED Talk. The influence of cascading dominant seventh chords on the music of George M. Cohan. Is that not weird? Okay. Yes, I agree. I agree. Okay. Now, in order for you to understand a little bit, okay, now maybe some of you have a musical background, and that's fine, but if you don't, we're going to start with the old solfege scale system, which I know you all know, and you might be asking yourself, well, do I really know that? You do know it. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not even going to tell you, I'm just going to start playing. And you're going to sing right now with me. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Do, a dear, a female dear, ready, a drop toward the sun. No, it's not Cohan. Me, a name, I call myself. Fa. Okay, stop. We're stopping on Fa. Okay? I only wanted to go to Fa. There's Sol, La, Ti, Do, but we're going to stop on Fa. Fa is important. Keep Fa in the back of your mind. Okay? All right, so those are the solfege syllables. Okay? We, however, in North America, English-speaking world, we use letters. Okay? I mean, we use the solfege, but let's face it, we use letters. Okay? The British always do something different, and of course, this is no exception. So, somebody right now in that audience, I can't see any of you, is going to tell me what the musical alphabet is right now. Go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now, you know, it's interesting. This afternoon, I asked that same question, and somebody said C, D, E, F, G, and then stopped there. And it's interesting, because of course the alphabet is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? Okay? But C is the most important note, and I won't go into the reasons why, okay? Now, we're in the universe of the key of C. C major. C chord, all right? Okay, now, go 5 steps forward in the musical alphabet, including C, and where do you wind up?
The G.
Thank you. I'm suspicious of that person. That answer came very, very quickly. All right, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, so we're on G. Now we're in the universe of the key of G. All right, and that's a G chord. But I'm going to add Fa from the previous scale. And what was that previous scale? Thank you. I think that came from backstage, but okay, I'm going to pretend that I said that. Okay, all right. So I'm adding Fa, and you hear that, and the next thing you want to hear is this. Okay, what chord is that? Do you have any idea? Did somebody say something?
C.
It's a C chord. It's a C chord, right? They go together. Okay, good. Now we're on G. Okay, go 5 notes forward in the musical alphabet from G, keeping in mind that G is the last letter, so you've got to go from A once you get after G. And what is the 5th note?
D.
Okay, there are definitely some musicians in the audience. Okay, but that's fine. Now we're now in the universe of the key of D. Okay, and we're going to add Fa from the key of
C.
You know, I said that this afternoon I got a really big laugh. I said, you know, it's great that all these letters rhyme, because you can never really be wrong. Because I don't hear what you're saying. Okay, so if you add Fa from the previous scale was G, and so, and yes, that's a G chord. And now I'm going to add Fa from the previous scale that came before G, and I'm going to go back to C. You put them all together, and they fit together just like a musical puzzle. Now, for those of you who are musicians, you may be thinking, oh my God, is he going to go through the whole circle of fifths? No, I'm not going through the whole circle of fifths, but I'm going to go one more group of 5. So you're on D, count 5 forward, where are you going to wind up? Okay, yeah, okay, A. And then I'm going to introduce Fa from the previous key, which was G. D. G, C, D. It was D. Okay. And we're going to go to D, and then I'm going to add Fa from the previous one, and that's going to get us to, oh, just say something. G. G, okay. And then I'm going to add Fa from the previous scale, and that takes us back to the beginning, which was C. Okay, you know, because that's a very good place to do. Okay, now, I put them all together. All right? Now, that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of my TED Talk. And aren't you glad it is? Because we could go on and on and on through the rest of the sharps and the flats, but we're not going to do that. Now, the reason I bring this up is because all of those cascading dominant seventh chords are very, very common in George M. Cohan's music. And it's one of the reasons, only one, but one of the reasons why the music is so singable and it gets in your head and it stays in your head. Now that I've gone on to all of that, I'm done with it, I'm going to play a piano solo written by George M. Cohan. He wanted to prove that he could write solo piano music in addition to the many songs that he wrote. And this song is called Popularity. It was written in 1903 and is very much part of the ragtime music of that era. So's that. So's that.
Hollywood may not have known who I was, but the President of the United States did. I received a Congressional Medal from Franklin Delano Roosevelt for contributing to the morale of the United States. When I received my medal, I told the President, "My mother thanks you. My father thanks you. My sister thanks you. And I thank you." That's how we ended our act. It's a good place to stop.
This song that I'm about to play right now and sing is what inspired that medal that he received. It is Over There, which was a rallying song for the troops in 1917 during the height of the First World War. Johnny, get your gun, get your gun, get your gun. Take it on the run, on the run, on the run. Hoist the flag and let her fly, like the heroes do or die. Pack your little kit, show your grit, do your bit. Soldiers to the ranks, from the towns and the tanks. Make your mothers proud of you, and to liberty my three cohorts are behind they're back there, okay? And I want to see if they actually know the song well enough to sing it from back there. I mean, just the chorus, okay? All right, we're gonna find out. 1, 2, go.
Over there, simple word, over there. That the Yanks are coming, the drums from town and everywhere. So beware, say a prayer, send the word to beware. Moving over, we're coming over, and we won't come back till it's over there.
Not bad, not bad. Okay, now, yeah, go ahead, feel free to compliment. Okay, you don't have to though, okay? Now, you heard it twice, so now we're all gonna sing it, okay? And I wanna hear you out there, okay? Because if I don't, we're gonna sing it again. So be warned, okay? Go. Over there, thank you. Send the word over there. That the Yanks are coming, with drumming everywhere. So beware, say a prayer, send the word to beware. We'll be over, we're coming over, and we won't come back till it's over there. Well, okay, we've arrived at the final number. And I am now literally going to step out of my comfort zone. First, I'm going to stand up, slowly, carefully. Okay, I've got a little bit of hip issue, I know you want to know that. All right, here we go.
You've always been hip, Mark.
Yeah, see, it never stops. It never stops. Okay, so I'm going to hobble over there. And I thought, given some history that Amy and I share, that it would be nice if we did the finale of our program as a barbershop quartet. And Amy's going to explain it.
Well, as a matter of fact, Mark's mother, Charlotte Violette, was one of the founding members of the women's barbershop chorus based in Barry, Vermont, called the Baritons. And it happens that my mother, Phyllis Bowles, was the director of said chorus for over a couple of decades at least. So we grew up with that group and with barbershop music. It was all through my family as well. And these two were generous enough to agree and say, "Ooh, I've never done that before, but we'll give it a go and see what happens."
All right.
So, you'll see. They did great.
They all did great. Me, another story, but hey.
Oh, you're
Okay, all right.
And you're sure to know this one, so feel free to sing along. You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. But should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old flag. There's a feeling comes a-stealing, and it sets my brain a-reeling when I'm listening to the music of a military band. Any tune like Yankee Doodle simply sets me off my noodle. It's that patriotic something that no one can understand. Red, white, and blue, we are for you. Honest, you're a grand old flag.
join us now?
Yes.
You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. But should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old flag. Red, white, and blue, we are for you. Keep your eye on the grand old flag, grand old flag.
Hi, welcome to our musical review of the music of George and Cohan. Now, what I'm doing right now is vamping. When you're a pianist in musical theater,